Would you go see a cover band play live knowing that they were lip syncing or just like miming their instruments? I don't think you would, so I don't understand why people like these fake videos. What's up, guys? So I've got this mean scab right here on my nose right now, so I'm sure I'm gonna get some hate comments on this video, people who don't agree with me, and they're gonna call me scab face or something. So this is actually a response or a kind of a redo of my guitar playthroughs are lame video. I got a lot of hate for that video, which is understandable. You know, I was kind of attacking creative projects done by these people, but just know it wasn't my intention with that original video to like go after people or, you know, put people down. It wasn't meant to be geared towards band playthroughs. I filmed it like at the drop of a hat. So when I went on YouTube and was like, you know, searching for guitar playthrough examples, all the examples that came up were band videos. But I don't necessarily have a problem with band playthrough videos. I still think they're lame. Like, I personally would never, if I was in band, I would not make a guitar playthrough video. You know, there are people who say, oh, well, the purpose of a guitar playthrough is to show you how to play the song. But I don't believe that. I feel like if that was a band's goal, if they wanted to show people how to play a song, they would make, you know, like a riff by riff breakdown video with tabs, walking the viewer through how to play this song. To make it an instructional video, which is not the case in these playthroughs. I mean, yes, with a playthrough you can more clearly see the player's fingers, but I don't buy the fact that that is the goal of playthroughs, is to instruct viewers. Regardless of what the purpose is of a band playthrough video, that's not what this video is about. That's not what my last video was about. Also, none of the bands that were in my last video, I didn't single any of them out. They just happened to be in the list of search results that came up when I was making that video. So my real issue, and really the target of my last video, was playthroughs that are filmed by fans, and not necessarily videos that are called or titled playthroughs, but so-called cover videos that borrow these playthrough techniques. Those playthrough techniques that I'm referring to are being filmed outside, being filmed with multiple camera angles. That's pretty much it, really. Just the big one is just multiple camera angles. As soon as I saw my first guitar playthrough video, I was just like, what? You know, like, what is this? And since then, I've just never understood it. I mean, I've never like actively gone out looking for other people's opinions to see if there's other people that agree with me. But it seems like the general consensus is that people kind of accept those videos, which again is fine, and that's your opinion. The reason why I have an issue with these cover videos that borrow these playthrough techniques is because the majority of them are fake. What you're seeing in the videos is not what you're hearing. So when people make cover videos, there's 4 ways they could do it. Number 1 is you record your video in real time in one continuous take. Regardless of how many camera angles you have, how fancy it looks, I don't care. You sit down with your guitar, hit record on your camera or cameras, and hit record on your digital audio workstation, and you play through the entire song start to finish. And you maintain that audio, so then in your final video, what the viewer is hearing is also what they're seeing. And that's still legit. To me, that's the only way to record a cover video. Second way is recording live, but not in one continuous take. So sitting down with your cameras, hitting record, playing through a part, and then once you know you're gonna switch a camera angle, you stop recording in your digital audio workstation, stop recording on your camera, go and set the camera up to camera angle number 2, and then proceed from there. Start playing and recording again until you finish all parts in the video. So in that particular case, the guitarist is playing live. However, they're not playing it, you know, continuously in one take. So it makes it a lot easier to make the videos because you don't have to play it through continuously. You can make mistakes and you have more opportunity to correct and make it sound like you can actually play the song. The third way is pre-recorded in one continuous take. The audio and the video are recorded separate from one another. However, the guitar player is actually playing and recording the audio in one continuous take. It'd be kind of hard to spot these videos. And honestly, I doubt anyone has actually ever done this in practice because it doesn't make sense. because if you're not gonna record the audio along with the video, you might as well just take your time and doctor up the audio, just like you're recording a song for an album. And the fourth way, I think this is probably the most frequently used technique, and this is the one that just pisses me off the most, and I don't understand it. And this is when the audio is pre-recorded and it's recorded part by part. So it's not recorded live, nor is it recorded in one continuous take. This can be done in any order, it doesn't matter, either the video first or the audio first. Let's just say the audio is recorded first. They sit down and record their guitar part just like they're recording audio for a studio album. Take as much time as they want, as many takes as they want, as many tracks as they want, do all sorts of editing and post. And so what they end up getting is this audio track, this audio file that sounds continuous and sounds perfect. Sounds like they're playing the song, just boom, nailing it. And then they go and they record the video at their convenience, wherever they want, using however many camera angles they want, and then in post they mix it all together. And I think that's the most frequently seen form of playthrough or cover video, and that's the one that sucks the most. It's the most fake. So that's really my issue, is just like, what's the point of faking a video? So there's something going on there. Either they're physically unable to actually play the song, they don't have the skills to do it, or they just want to look cool. Because a lot of times in these videos, they'll be outside or somewhere looking cool, and I notice they always like to show their audio interface. Like if it's like an Axe FX or something, they always make sure there's a camera angle on that. Your interface doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what gear you're using or how much money you spend. That's why I just feel like a lot of these videos are so lame, because they're so superficial and just focused on appearance and not so much on integrity or authenticity. The purpose, to me anyways, of recording a cover video is to show, hey, I'm able to play this song. Ever since I started playing guitar when I was 12 years old, I played a lot of covers. I just liked learning songs that I heard on the radio or whatever. That was the point to me. It was a challenge to push myself to learn and to learn new techniques and just get better and improve my timing and tempo and just all the skills required to play guitar. It was motivation to perfect those until you're able, you have a final product where you say, hey, I am able to accomplish this. I'm able to play this song from start to finish. And it just feels good. It's gratifying. On the flip side of that, people who maybe not, may not play instruments, they see that and they're like, oh, that's cool. That's an admirable skill that you're able to, play this song. So when people fake these videos, again, whether the motivation is because they're unable to actually play it or they just want to look cool, they're not proving anything. They can't play that song. So I don't want to call anyone out or throw anyone under the bus, but I want to show a couple of examples just so you guys know what I'm talking about. So this first one, this is one where the guy, he's using one camera for multiple camera angles. He's doing the technique where all of his audio is recorded ahead of time, and he doctors it up however he wants, and then he went back and filmed multiple camera angles and just matched it up with the audio. And the reason I know that is because there's this one part in particular where there is no note in his audio, but you can see him fret and pick a note in the video. Right there, that was it. Right there. I don't know how many camera angles he's got in this one, but yeah, so that's one video that's labeled a guitar cover, but it's fake. Here's another one. This is Thrive by the Contortionist, and this kid's outside. He's got multiple camera angles. And I know this one's using the same camera because if you're familiar with cameras at all and you're familiar with focal lengths and aperture, you can tell here that whatever camera he's using, the settings are the same from shot to shot. You can see it's kind of overexposed. Both of these shots right here, I can tell just based on how close the camera is to the guitar and the focal length, that the background's still in focus, that camera was really close to his guitar there. So if he was using multiple camera angles, you'd be able to see that other camera right there, the Contortionist flourish. So here's one where this kid's just showing off his Axe FX in the beginning. What does that even have to do with the cover or being able to cover the song? That It doesn't matter what gear you use. I don't care what anyone says. People ask me all the time, oh, what do you use? You use AXFX, or what interface do you use? No, I use an 11 rack. This one, again, due to the focal length, I can tell that this camera was really close to his guitar here. If it was more depth of field in the back, it's possible it could be like a 50 millimeter, where that camera might have been backed off of the guitar a little bit, so you wouldn't be able to see it here. But again, based on the focal length, that camera in this shot would be really close to the guitar, so you would be able to see it in that other camera angle that I just showed. So this is the Contortionist Thrive. So this guy obviously has someone else helping him film because the camera's moving. But yeah, this is another one where it's just one camera, multiple takes. So I don't know if the audio was actually recorded with each of these camera angles and then stitched together, or if he just recorded it all ahead of time, stitched it all together, and then they just overlaid these camera angles on top. But this one, is fake, again, because of the lighting conditions and the focal length on the camera. You can tell he's using a DSLR in this video, not like a cell phone like that other video. But the movement of his tripod and the head, the rotation of the head, it's the same in each shot. So they're using the same dolly system or tripod system. So again, like that last shot was moving. If there really was two cameras, these guys are bumping into each other. And here, this is what I'm saying, the movement of that dolly or whatever system they're using is very similar to the other one. So again, nothing against any of these people. I'm not trying to talk shit. My motivation here is to just make people aware of this and hopefully make it so that it's kind of a faux pas, so people don't tolerate it and people start doing it, or stop doing it. Because for people who actually do take the time to learn these songs and actually practice them to a point where they can play it in one continuous take with relatively few mistakes, it takes time to do that. Like, it takes me, of course I could take the easy way out and just fake my videos and, they look all fancy and, people wouldn't know, but it feels good to know that you put the time in and practiced and practiced and practiced a song to get it to the point where you can nail it, you can play it in one continuous take live. It's just a good feeling, and I'm proud of the fact that I do it, and it makes me respect other people who actually do it as well. If you're one of those people who records real guitar cover videos, thank you. I appreciate it. It's awesome. Everybody else appreciates it, and just keep doing what you're doing. If you're one of those people who are faking your guitar covers, stop. If you don't have the equipment necessary to do multiple camera angles, or if you don't have the chops to play a song, don't fake it. People would rather see you perform a song under legit circumstances than see a pretty, fake video. Or at least I would anyways, but maybe I'm just old. That's pretty much it. I don't want to make this too long. Really, I just wanted to say, if I made you mad, if I pissed you off, if you want to kill me because of my last guitar playthrough video, it's totally understandable. Again, it was supposed to be funny, and there was no planning, so it kind of turned out not necessarily the way I wanted to. Again, while band playthroughs aren't for me personally, that's not what I have an issue with. I can understand why people may want to watch those as kind of a pseudo music video aimed just at guitarists. That's not the point of this video. I just fan fake cover videos. I just can't stand it. Alright guys, well that's it. Hopefully this wasn't too boring or drawn out, but yeah, it's about time I made this because it's been bugging me for a while. So, alright, well, I will see you guys later.